here on our magnificent Monday. It's a wee bit late. We're going to do it with a very quick roll call. Assure that everyone has their character sheets open, snacks on hand, drinks at the ready, etc., etc., etc. Joe.
Yeah, I'm here.
Kotark.
Here.
Seta.
Hello.
Union.
I'm Union.
Arson/Tempest.
Hello.
All right. So, quick recap. As there was not a whole lot done other than some little bits of housekeeping here and there. With Ellswood at his tower. The party has been granted a handful of items he believes will be of assistance in their trip to Murgia, including the information on Murgia. You should now be able to see the map there in the upper box. There's a moth that just refuses to leave. It's driving me nuts. I believe y'all made a point of making a list. Yes, got a nice list from Shara, as well as information that is Thorfinn Everflame, his companion that he is very worried for, who had been performing some research within the hellscape that is the frigid north. We were told not to spook them. I am purple blind. I see nothing. Squint.
Right.
But Ellswood has stepped away into the chamber to prepare the actual teleportation to get you as close to Kostat as possible, basically dead center of Murgia, in order to track down the his companion Everflame, as well as to hopefully sort out what you will do with the next of these fonts of souls. That is where we are picking up. As noted, those who are able to scribe rituals, you are given access briefly to the library in order to get 1 second level ritual added to your books. To which Arson whimpered because he's not actually a real wizard.
I made my best guess for a tempest.
Okay.
Okay.
You have the floor, ladies and gentlemen.
Did we already get teleported?
You have not gotten teleported yet. If you have nothing you want to do before the teleportation, that will be where we pick up. Otherwise, the only thing y'all
Was
didn't...
I able to make earmuffs?
You didn't actually perform any craft. He gave you a scarf. You're gonna rip
Oh.
that scarf?
I would like to try and make earmuffs.
Alright, what tools do you have?
Determination.
This is already gonna go so well.
He has a sword to cut it.
What,
And I have all of
what tool
Arson's
proficiencies
things.
do you have?
Preachiness.
Go ahead and roll me
I am proficient in dice and land vehicles. I changed my
Roll the
mind. I
dice
want to
and see.
make a motorcycle out of my stuff.
skills do you have to aid you in this?
Determination.
Determination.
Dexterity check. No bonuses. As you cut this man's scarf to try and make earmuffs.
Well,
I mean, hey.
That was dang close to a success, I think.
You have begun the process of making earmuffs out of a scarf.
Well, presumably I would use other things. Like, how much of his stuff can I take?
What he gave you.
How much of his stuff can they
You the worst.
Sarah's over there like cleaning her armor and everything, just watching like. That was
Tearing up
it was
his
a
stuff.
really nice scarf, like the extra like one of those extra like floofy ones.
These are gonna be really nice earmuffs.
I'm still trying to like sleep off my exhaustion, just kind of watching everything go down, just like Jesus Christ.
are we gonna be able to have a long rest before we teleport?
No.
No. Well, I was thinking, how long is it going to take him? Is what I'm asking.
A short rest.
Okay, then I will not do anything. I don't want to blow all my third and fourth level spells right before we go.
What?
Third and fourth level.
Look, Joe, we don't all have 75 spell slots.
I've never reached that yet.
You got damn close, sir.
The highest I've had combined was just under 40.
Anyhow, for effectively, as you had the scarf, that was a belonging he gave. That it was lent to you. Lent keyword here was lent to you. You now have two muffs. Like, they can be held to your ears.
Okay.
You have nothing. You don't have the band.
Do we have rope?
Check your inventory.
I'm sure we have rope.
I have
Why am I-
rope.
What
You
why am I
can't have
doing
it.
rope?
What adventurer does not have rope at the?
Just-
Like,
I got distracted as I was trying to get a visual image for what earmuffs look like, and I started googling rope.
I mean, basically, you've got like two pieces of scarf right now. Just take each one and just yank them down over your horns, and then they'll just drape over your ears.
no, he managed to like stitch it into like nice little muffs that would now fit just over his ears, rather than wrapping comfortably all the way around his face and everything.
But
And
can I
also
like
covering his
can I like
ears.
slide them over my ears? Can I like hook them on the ridge of the ear?
I'm sure they won't fall off.
I'll cut off a little bit of rope for him, throw it at him.
Just
I don't,
kitty
I don't
rope.
think rope is the best.
I'll
Well,
cut
we
him
don't
like
have plastic bands.
Oh,
We need to
Lord.
invent plastics first. To hell with the end of the world.
I mean, I have a solution that will pretty much guarantee that they won't come off. But
Gross,
may
if
not
you
like
try to staple those to my skin, I will be upset.
I do not have a stapler in this scenario. It was a hammer and nails, but
It's not stapling.
it's not staples.
Hold still, won't hurt for long, because you'll be dead.
But still. By the way, do you like piercings? They're not against your religion, right?
Shake. So Ellswood is going to step out from the ritual room where he's all nice and prepped and is shaking his head. As you are proffered a small length of rope from Sarah.
exactly 5 feet, no more.
No,
I would hope 5 feet is plenty.
yeah, you'd want it to like, so the rope goes taut when he like wraps it around his head.
That's what the knot's for.
Yeah.
What are knots?
It's oddly in a noose shape for some reason.
Man, that's
You know,
weird.
Actually,
just
that
like-
would work quite well.
You're just muttering, undoing the knots.
Have you prepared yourselves?
It is a process.
Yes, we're ready.
Just staring at Union.
All the casters come out of the library. It's like,
Oh.
the
Fuck.
Is anyone not yet prepared?
I believe I am all set.
I'm as ready as I will be.
Yes.
I just want to know how he intends to pull us back, and if he intends to.
Well, Union, you are currently do not have the time unless you ask for it.
Ah,
He's standing right there
Union-
asking if there's anything y'all want to spend time on.
Union's just like fumbling with the rope. Union like opens his mouth, looks around, sees everyone's ready, and wow, like stuffs the rope in his pocket. One muff over the ear, other muff over the other ear, and nods.
All right. But, Kotark, was it?
Yes?
If you find Everflame, I assure you, your return will be secured. Otherwise, I hope you like walking.
No pressure or anything.
Oh no, the world's ending. Lots of pressure.
You're not really helping.
I looks at all the stuff he gave. He's like, ah.
With your attitude, you knew what I
By the way, each party member probably 2 normal healing potions.
do. We?
2 each.
Ooh.
Well then, this way, please. Leading you into the chamber, you can see that there is a low thrum of energy. The floor alight with a steady, almost off-white color cast off the runes in place. Into the circle with you.
I'll climb in.
Yep.
Off head top, yes.
2d4 plus 2.
I was close.
Yeah.
I will give Sarah the greater
Okay.
healing
My-
potion.
Don't complain, Union.
No, I was saying my D&D Beyond does not have regular healing potions.
I'm sure they do.
It's worded in there weird.
Yeah, potion of healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've got greater, superior, and supreme.
It's
I
actually.
don't think they actually get put under magical.
Yeah, it's not. It's considered a common.
It's a common item, yeah. It's not considered magical.
Right then. With his staff, he steps to a center point on the runes. Please don't fail. That's about as
Okay.
heartfelt as he seemed to be capable of as he taps the staff, and the room blazes with a brilliant white light. The same sheen of which does not leave your eyes as you stumble out, immediately feeling a crisp air at your skin. party token to where you are. You can hear below you the slow running river as you are standing on a heavily eastward leaning tower. Inactive ruins you see beneath your feet, similar to that which you had just stepped into.
Thanks.
Any bits of exposed skin very quickly drying in the chill air.
Back.
Score again's back.
Okay, how ravaged is the tower? Does it still have stairs?
You glance about, it is... There are stairs, and maybe a bit of a stumble down. As you take your first steps, you're standing on easily 5-6 inches of snow that has been very quickly burnt away by the expenditure of the magic within the circle.
Okay. So, this is out of character. Did he tell us what direction we should go or anything? Or
I don't. I'm pretty sure he did, but I don't remember.
okay,
So your GM has two different write-ups. One said Krostot, one says Critch. Just go with Krostot.
okay.
I think I
to the south.
wrote this particular section like 10 times.
Fair. Hey guys, let's go to Krostot. That seems like a good idea. So to the south.
Now, for the record, you don't know where you are on the map.
Ah,
I put you there
yeah. So for
out
player
of character.
knowledge,
You have a map.
So-
He did give you the map, so
I will
if someone
pull
wants
out map.
Yeah, if someone wants to survival and try and link up landmarks.
Ilhern very quickly look excited at the mention.
You're fairly sure you're near a river, Arson.
Okay.
As you, I'm sure Union is like peeking over your shoulder expectantly. Are you giving him advantage, or are you rolling it yourself, Union? Chirp, chirp,
Don,
chirp, chirp.
What?
are you giving me advantage or rolling yourself?
Yes. Yes, I'm giving you advantage.
Ooh.
Well, the 11.
Okay. But between the two of you, you start piecing together. You can already see your breath very heavily. Even worse, poor Arson, being a creature who's probably a little more keen on the warmer climes, outright steam beginning to drift off from exposed areas of his body. You do surmise roughly that you should be northwest of Krostot.
So roughly here.
And I do mean
Rough.
roughly there. You're not actually sure.
Yeah.
It could be a little more up. It could be a little more down. But this is your
Yeah.
rough estimate.
Well,
Are we able to see the river from our current vantage?
You peek over the tower and it's right there.
Okay.
You actually that was one of the first things you heard was the slow crash of ice rolling down the river.
Well, we know that the town is near the river, right? From the
yeah.
map.
Might as
So
well just follow the river.
Yes, we should follow the river southward.
Are we sure it's southward?
eastward.
I concur.
I mean, I will accept your reading of the map, I guess.
I mean, if we're not certain, some of you can still feel the fonts, right?
Yes, but I don't think that is directly related to our current course of action.
It's still a direction.
I mean, it's a direction, but that's not tied to us finding this guy, right? GM? That was never discussed in that
I mean, your
fashion.
purpose coming here was twofold: to both tackle one of these fonts and to get Everflame.
But yeah, but I mean, they're not together, correct?
You're not certain.
Not certain. Okay.
Those
Well,
who have that special connection are welcome to attempt to focus on it.
yes, that's what I was
Sure.
going to say.
It'd be a religion check.
Yes.
Religion check.
Who has those?
Uh, it was everyone who had felt unconscious, and Joe.
And Joe.
So Tempest went unconscious, I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
No, it was you that fell unconscious, right? Not
Was it?
Tempest?
I
know
don't
it was one of
remember.
the two of you.
You know what? Let's roll a d2.
We're really good at taking notes, guys.
Yeah.
I will note.
It was Tempest.
So you do recall you don't have your mounts, but I didn't ask Joe. Did you bring the orcs?
I mean, we were planning on going back, so probably not. I would prefer to have somebody watching our mounts
Okay.
besides random wizard we met yesterday. So we'll say no. I
Alright.
left them behind.
So, go Arson. Go with yourself for now, just
Yep.
for the sake of sanity. There it goes. Arson, all you can feel is the quickly dwindling heat leaving your body. Sarah and Joe, on the other hand, as the two of you sort of sink down and reach out for that connection, a lot of you see their eyes roll over with that blue flame, and they begin to scan around. And you do see that same sort of font sort of overlaid on the landscape a great distance to the southeast.
Okay.
You can also, kind of pinprick the very on the over the horizon what looks like two more, but the distance immeasurable.
Okay. So, southeast. That's where we're going anyway, right?
Yeah.
So follow the river south-ish.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's good to have
Right with
information
this
that lines up. Roll up the map, put it back. And but these orbs of warmth, what exactly do they do apart from the obvious?
Once activated, provides a 9-hour period of warmth within a 60-foot radius.
And then I assume potion of warmth is basically personal for an hour.
Yeah, cold resistance and all that, combat-wise, to boot. I could have sworn I sent those cards out, but I may not have.
If you did, I didn't see them. I will give 2 of the potions of warmth to everybody.
Okay.
There were only 10.
I will not take any.
Okay, I'm just.
Potions
Yeah,
of warmth. I brew several of those every morning.
The coffee.
That's all it is. It's just a slightly different quality coffee.
Yeah.
It's Irish style, of course.
Then I will keep the orbs on me for now.
I will note you are standing on top of a tower in direct cold wind,
Down. Let's go.
and it's becoming noticeable. You're on the verge.
Down. Let's go. Come on.
Yes.
Chop chop.
Let's go.
Uh, as Joe and Sarah's eyes settle back to normal, you begin to descend down the staircase, and you see about 15 feet down, the stone has fallen away. There is a 9-foot gap between it and the next step. Otherwise, as you are making your way, you can see near that gap what looks to be a door heavily frozen over.
Is the door on the other side of the gap?
Yeah, once you make that jump.
Yeah, I'll jump.
I think everyone has at least 10 strength off head top.
Yeah.
No.
Oof.
If we don't,
Then you need to make the actual athletics and roll decently. Otherwise, everyone should be high enough to do it naturally.
Maybe one of us throw a rope over. Once we're over, tie it off to something.
Who is leading? Like who was the first one down the stairs, basically?
Probably the fireman.
Okay. So up to the edge, you glance down. It is about a 40-foot drop.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ah,
Can also maybe help toss Kotek over.
Do not toss me.
I'm just offering.
what if it was a group effort?
No.
Joe uses
You'd probably
levitate.
throw him down.
I
So
have
Joe,
nothing against so far.
Joe's feet lifts off the ground. He gives the wall a soft little push. And just goes wee, and gracefully floats over Arson's head and makes his way down.
Well, what we could do is, Kotark, you tie a rope around yourself. We have the other end jump over. You jump, and if you fail, we pull you up.
Kotark?
You're aware that depending on how much is loose, there's a lot of swinging involved with that.
We will make sure it is tight before you jump.
There only needs to be 9 feet of loose rope.
Yeah.
And I can hold on to it pretty tight.
Fine.
And I'll hop over.
I will hand the rope to Kotark.
Guess I'm tying it.
Never trust a knot you don't tie yourself. Tempest will jump across. And then
What is your strength, Kotark?
8.
Oh, you're. I just I pulled it up. You're literally 1 foot shy. So, yeah, just roll your athletics. You just need to push that one
Yeah.
extra foot.
1 extra. Alright.
Yeah, easy,
yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
Just playing it safe.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So you all fall upon your feet, well, except for Joe, who just kind of next to a 5-foot wide, 7-foot high door with a large sheet of ice encasing it.
Does it look like it opens outwards or inwards?
At a glance, it would open outwards. because
Okay.
there's not enough room for it to open inwards. The stairs, for the record, do continue downward.
Do you want to get off here or go all the way down?
Can we see the bottom where the stairs are heading to?
At the moment, no.
Hmm.
But Arson, when he looked down, he saw a 40-foot drop and did not see stairs rolling back.
We could venture in here and then descend if need be.
Nope. Someone got away to melt the ice.
Yep. Melt ice? I can do that.
Yeah, I could.
You
I
want
could
to know
also
a
do
fun
that.
fact? Shape water allows you to freeze water, but not melt it.
Huh. I will produce flame and start melting into the water.
With the
Mice.
potency of your cantrip, it looks like it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, he creates like a little flame in his hand and begins to melt it.
I
I
mean-
create a bonfire.
Once again, cantrip though.
Yeah, same thing. In the square below it.
Yeah. We're
Upside, there, other than
what-
the cold wafting off of the ice from the water slicking away and beginning to make the floor a little slick. The fire Genasi's little hand torch and the bonfire is adding a bit of ambient warmth and kind of shaking some of the chill out of the air.
Do we have anything flammable to throw into the bonfire?
Earmuffs.
By flammable, I mean wood-like things that would burn. Not. Yes.
I'm gonna smack at the ice with my sword at the same time, keeping out just to knock chunks off of it out.
Give it a little time to soften up on the outer layer and start swinging away.
Pretty much, like you would in like a freezer you're trying to dethaw.
Don't remind me.
please don't remind me of Borglia.
I'm saying.
All right.
That's okay. At least you didn't call dairy produce. That was probably the most venom I've had in my voice in quite some time.
So she rolled the attack. I'm ready for like super serious description. And all of a sudden, nope. I'm done.
Yeah, no, I just like you said, I just pull out my sword and just take a good swack at it.
So, well, as you make contact with it, I do need a Constitution saving throw. As you all see her sword, a sharp lance of white ice, quickly beginning to run down it and chilling the blade. And you're fine.
This is some cold ice.
I think that answers what I was about to ask before I
DC'd?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do I sense any like magic coming from this?
Yeah, I think we answered our own question there.
Wait, don't we have a bonus to saving throws because we're next to Union? I
Yes.
always forget. What
Yeah.
is it?
Charisma?
Yes.
5?
+4.
Okay.
I think while they're hacking on the door, I'll follow the stairs.
All right. So Kodork steps away as you hear the crack of ice of Sarah ripping her sword free. The stairs descend about another 20 feet. They do begin to wrap around, and you find yourself staring downward into an abyss.
If I jump down, do I start hearing boss music?
Absolutely.
Boss music.
So absolutely no stairs.
None that you can see.
Okay. I'll go back up and inform them.
Guys,
Yeah.
Yeah.
after you pulled the sword for you, Sarah, I definitely saw that door shake.
You saw the door shake.
Yes.
So we need to hit it harder?
All right, I'll great weapon master it.
Okay.
Wow.
This actually does a significant blow to the ice. You still do need the con save. Little risk. That's without the
Jesus.
+4, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
That's with the +4.
That's with it.
Yeah,
Okay, she rolled a 3.
that's a +9. Jesus.
Your sword is frozen to your hands, and you take 9 cold damage. As
Is it frozen to the ice?
Yeah, as you were not able to pull it back with enough resistance. Welcome to our first skill challenge, ladies and gentlemen. You now need to free Sarah, and she is on the timer.
Okay.
Okay,
I say release her, and I cast Shatter on it.
Okay. Con saves, everybody.
Sharp's off.
Skill check. Just blows everything up. Fitting.
I love it.
yeah, that's a fail for
Kill the
me.
party. God damn it.
Oh, I gotta do.
I have a +7.
I have a +9.
How do you think I feel?
That was a
That-
+10.
This is Tempest.
Difficult saving throws.
Damn. So 14 thunder. But Sarah, thanks to the very quick shatter, you are free.
Okay.
We'll just because it is a non-biological object, and it was also very loud, so your ears are ringing.
Yeah.
Sharp's off. Some warning would have been nice.
I
What?
appreciate the help.
Sarah,
Warn us.
also
What
with
was
the
save
shatter,
for?
there is pardon.
What were the saves for?
Shatter for 14 thunder damage.
Is it?
And for the record, if Yuto's with you, he needs to make it too.
He's gonna
Is
poo.
that a save?
If we're running minion rules for baby things like that, because if not, it's instantly depressing. You know,
Okay,
it just
that's
got
a
deleted by a
+0.
fireball. That's a +0.
+0.
+4.
+0,
Unless-
+4.
Unless Union does not consider Yuto an ally.
Union absolutely considers Best Snake an ally.
I was waiting for
More
it.
so than some of the party members, all things considered.
Alright, dice.
Oh.
Oh,
He immediately
I was waiting.
gets scolded by his family, like, why are you on fire? But with that, a large chunk of ice is removed as the greatsword falls free and cracks against the ground, splintering the ice off of it. And you can see that it is a black metal door. And as there's now less adhesion from the ice, you see of something pulling.
huh. I'm gonna second wind.
I'm gonna try to give Tempest to cure wounds.
Okay.
Religion.
Just fails.
Okay.
He gives you that look like, yeah, what, can't get it up?
Okay, I'm gonna trust you guys to get the rest of the ice off.
Really? You were doing so well.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna take a different tat than Joe, and not shattering.
You sure? It did a lot of work on that ice.
It also did a lot of work on us. I am going to call forth my inner fire and cast Burning Hands on the wall. Ice.
All right, it just turns, faces completely away. It's like, all right. So drawing forth from what warmth you have in your reserves, you push forward with a gount of flame washing over the ice. Between it, the bonfire, the great sword, and the like, as the smoke fills, well, the steam fills and fogs the entire hall, you hear finally the ripping of metal grating on stone, shattering of ice, and tearing of hinges. In the heavy fog, you just can hear As
Hello?
two beads of red light pluck into your vision, eyes staring back at you. Damn it, Ellswood.
Are you Everflame?
Yes.
I want to insight.
Same.
That is a really shady way of saying this. I'm not good at insight.
You're pretty sure as the fog is clearing and this twisted creature staring back at you, it's almost certainly not someone you would call Everflame.
So why are you in an ice tower?
See eyes kind of rolling, calculating, and more importantly, the lot of you, namely checking passives here, namely Kotark. The creature is very quickly sizing you all up. Where's Elsewood?
Kind of look at the party with a. Is this something we should say? Look,
Has
Shrug.
not my boon companion returned to me?
He is elsewhere.
The creature begins to smile.
Oh no.
Please roll for initiative.
Yeah.
just
I
kidding. He's
mean,
right here.
He's right around the corner. Coming down the stairs.
Ah!
Ellswood, who's that?
Never heard of
Never
him.
heard of him.
Oh, Sarah.
In my defense, I was looking at the party with a. I don't trust this guy. Look,
Yeah. Oh, I have the same look.
I assure you, everyone knew he's not Everflame.
well, I was gonna say he's in an ice room.
He rolled a 7 on his deception.
Hey, Mike, can I get a roll 20 access to the Tempest sheet?
Don't you? Don't you?
No. No.
Where the hell is she? There she is. Doop. 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 initiatives, guys.
Yep. I'll be back in just a second.
All right. Who are we missing? I see
I'm gonna try.
Arson, Sarah, Union, Kotart.
Tempest has not yet rolled,
Okay.
but I'm working on it. Roll 20 is roll 20ing.
Yeah.
Come on, roll 20. Work with me. There we go.
She just went up one. That's fine. Uh, Fortunately, she is capable of going first. There is enough room for her to push past you if she would so
Okay.
desire. But I will remind that you are on a very small platform with 2 dead ends on either side. But there's a large room behind the creature.
Okay, first things first. She is going to Blade Song as her bonus action, I believe. Yes, Blade Song. And then she is going to attempt to get up next to the creature and do a booming blade. So there's a
As
What?
she steps in, gets a better look at this. It's almost this purplish and white twist of fur on almost minotaur-esque creature.
this works.
Did you break it? There it goes.
Yeah, there it goes.
There it
And that
goes.
is a natural 20.
Yes, it is. For
So
a
that
whopping
is
8 damage.
plus the booming blade damage. Because there is someone.
Yep.
So that's an
You're
extra
past 5th
2d.
level. Yeah, it should
Yep.
be 2d8.
So an additional
Nice.
14.
22 damage out of the gate as another loud crack of sound in an enclosed area goes off.
Although quieter.
Eh, it had more room to breathe.
Yeah.
Anything else from her as she now clogs up the doorway?
Like, is there any way around him at all, or
Would need to shove him back.
okay, she does not have the strength to do that, nor the action.
I'm gonna send her that clip of you saying that.
I know. I fully expected your full later.
What do you mean I don't get to?
And that is Tempest's turn.
All right. That brings us to the creature. I need a athletics or acrobatics from her. She has to roll green.
Well, she has advantage at least. Nope. Damn
Alright.
close.
So Arson, like you're still lowering your hands from the spell and still trying to size everything up as your party's leaping into action. As you see this large, meaty hand wrap around her head and just throw her over his shoulder. There is a loud shattering sound of her slamming into some cabinet or other full of very sharp objects. She takes 6 points of damage as she falls prone, 20 feet behind him.
Okay.
Well, if you're not Ellswood, then you're nothing but playthings. Your turn, Arson.
You are going to regret that. I'm going to attempt a fire. How far away is it from us?
It is 10 feet from you specifically.
Okay. Let me read things.
What about me? How far away is it from me and his current spell?
Yeah.
20 feet?
Okay.
So basically, so if I fireball and just on him, it would only hit me.
Let's see here. Doot. Excuse me. You know what? I'm going to use one of your orcs.
Yeah.
Doot. Ah, come here, Kotork. Doot.
Then each one of these squares is 10.
Oh, there.
Okay.
That's very quick, rough,
Yeah.
but
So hard corners would protect most of the party.
I would give them advantage, yes.
Okay.
Like, Joe and Kotork are fine, Sarah and Union would get advantage.
Okay. In that case, I will attempt to fireball, sculpting it to not affect Sarah, myself, or Union.
Okay.
It's a religion check.
Hitting where?
Uh, right here, right on his face,
Ooh, so...
I didn't realize we had a diagram.
and also not affecting Tempest.
I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's less a diagram and more like, bleh.
Yeah. Religion.
Eventually, you set up another like scene on the stream so that we can actually see the grid on it.
So 15 religion.
15 religion, you've managed to feel the faintest of connection.
So fireball. I assume you don't need to know what kind of save it is.
He takes it. Full in the face.
And then move it. Have fun, melees.
As you step away, as the light from the fire dies down, you realize he's still smiling.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
The purplish hue shifted closer to white, almost warming up. Union!
Okay. So this is a narrow passageway.
Correct.
How large is the creature?
I mean, it's a medium creature.
But it does not appear to be like.
It is a hulking figure.
It is a hulking figure. Okay.
Again, Minotaur-esque in its features.
Minotaur-esque.
Devilish in its design. Could be your cousin.
Alright, Union is going to charge forward and attempt to physically force the creature back to allow the party better access to the room beyond, where Tempest is. So like,
Alright.
charge! I'm gonna try and like
So an athletics check.
smash into him. What was that?
An athletics check.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to print screen this and throw it to the council because I don't want people thinking I'm cheating.
But if you could stop rolling those, that'd be great.
Man.
That's
Got
okay.
20.
You can still shove again with your second attack.
You can, yeah. It takes one of your attacks during an attack action.
Okay. So presumably it stops and Union is going to try and shove again. Come on, Union.
Bear down.
Well, I'll say,
That's a
Okay.
critical on Union.
here we go. He rolled a 17 on the die, which means you do beat him.
Okay.
I'm assuming you follow behind him.
Yes. Hot on his tail.
We didn't need a... All right. As you shove him inside, he will take the first of his legendary actions. Acrobatics or athletics. He's going to give you a hug.
I don't like
You need to
hugs.
roll at least a 2.
Oh, well. It is Union.
Okay. You manage to duck under, just barely avoiding him knocking free of your earmuffs. As Kotark, you're up.
I'm just gonna cast Armor of Agathis, and that's it. Take a step back.
Sarah, the air gets colder behind you.
Oh, great.
Joe!
Is that a second one there?
No, these were Joe's
Yes,
orcs.
that's his brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what? No, that is. He comes charging around the corner right as you're walking in.
Yeah. But only Union and and her have seen him yet.
He's the bookish one over there reading. Wants nothing to do with this fight. I don't have a color-changing Minotaur token.
Oh, I'm up. Okay.
Don't use fire.
1, 2, 3. To here for right now. I still have a little bit of movement left, but 5 words. Don't use fire. Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
No, only one exclamation point.
Yes, but you have 5 words, so I'm just.
No, yeah, fair.
There was a second one there. And I'm going to try something. And I'm going to try to cast blindness on him.
Okay, believe Con.
Um,
Con.
yes. I love that these. I wish they would just leave them alone and stop changing them. My DC is.
It doesn't matter.
Sorry,
I didn't see what happens.
I linked it in council.
Oh, okay.
He rolled another 20. If y'all ever thought I pull punches on dice, here's the proof I don't.
I mean, you're showing only half the people here.
I mean, they're welcome if they want to show it to you. They're more than welcome to. I included showing the one who cast the action.
And I'm going to quicken a cantrip, but I'm just trying to decide what I want to cast.
Okay.
Let's just go with the quickened sacred flame.
Rolls a 19.
Okay.
As he sweeps to try and catch Union after their shove inside, sees you quickly filtering behind him, shakes free their first spell effect, and takes a wide side step as a lance of light smashes into where he was but moments before. and you continue off to the side of the room. Sarah, you're up.
Just allowing others to continue to filter in.
I'm gonna use my fighting spirit, give myself the bonus HP
Okay.
and advantage on attacks, and run up to him and great weapon fighter smack him. Others have advantage.
Okay. The 22 hits.
Sorry about that.
That's fine. The 22 hits, and you'll take the 26 total damage.
Okay.
That's still a lot of damage.
It is. In fact, Union, he doesn't seem like he cares about you anymore.
Oh. Guess like everyone else in my life.
Oh.
I'll action surge.
Okay. As he begins to churn and look your way.
And just second verse, same as the first.
Both hit. So, taking that deep breath inside the stairway there, you come charging in, sidestepping Union as he is ducking under swerves of blows, and your sword, still covered in chips of ice, catches in right under the left arm of this creature, and with a first push, you feel it connect into bone. With the following push, you sever the entirety of its arm. It's not smiling anymore.
Oh. That was a lot more damage than I expected to do.
Well, yeah. 78 on a turn.
Great weapon fighter, man.
78 on a turn at level 8.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
All right, well, Tempest is up.
Okay.
An arm just fell down next to her.
Yeah. Tempest is gonna stand up. See if there's anything fun bonus action wise. Just gonna booming blade again.
Blade, air quotes.
Blade. That's probably a miss.
That's a miss.
I don't know why I rolled it with advantage. Either way, that's an 11, so.
Yeah.
Tempest is done.
Alrighty. Sarah, as
Yeah.
you have that sort of like sudden rush of adrenaline pumping through you, the creature is churning, and you can see that evil, playful smile quickly fall into a determined, flat, deadpan stare with those red eyes locking with yours. He's just gonna try and punch you in the gut.
That's fair.
He rolls a 6 on the die, which is, with his mod is not enough.
Good.
But then rolls a 15 on the die.
My AC is only 16, so.
Yeah. So
He could have 0.
yeah. Versus a level 8 party.
Yeah.
So he goes to swipe as he turns his full body weight into the blow. You catch it with the flat of your blade, and with surprising vigor, he twists on his heel. You swear, almost letting your guard down for a moment as he's going to hit Union. You're pretty sure, okay, Union, he's got this. Union will be fine. And this large, meaty fist comes whizzing right past over both your allies and catches you right on your upper jaw, sending stars into your eyes as you take 19 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
He's a little angry. Arson, you just hear probably the soft sound of probably a bone fracture with that kind of hit.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. There's an arm on the ground.
It waves.
Weird. I'm gonna magic missile him. At second level.
Sarah's over here shaking lights out of her eyes. Another wave of light smashes into the opponent.
Nice.
Jeez.
Baby wizard. And that is arson done.
All right. So, as you quickly draw forth the arcane energies and loosing it into the creature, I need Tempest, Sarah, and Union to roll a Constitution saving throw as he erupts into fire.
Oh,
Don't forget union bonus.
that's with a +9. That's my second one in a row. Like,
Upside, it's only 6 fire damage. But this would be the part where you hear like the Phase 2 boss music kick in. Union, you're up.
Okay.
He's
Uh.
pretty fucked up and is literally on fire.
Great. Okay. Question about turn order. Can I use a bonus action before my main action?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to invoke my Hexblade's curse on him,
Okay.
and then whack him with the sword. That's first attack.
That will hit.
Okay, and as I am gonna
Hey,
hit,
dog, that's a crit.
yes, it is. Okay. Oh boy.
I so very hate how yours is set up.
I know.
Yeah.
I wish I could go in and fix it, Don, but I have no idea how.
Like, I'm on the verge of saying, please stop using this.
I don't know how to fix it.
Also, that's 16 before Hexblade.
Okay, so that's another 3. Let me see.
Where are you seeing 16?
One-handed damage plus crit. 9 plus 7.
Is he one-handing a sword?
Yes, because he's sword and boarding.
Oh, when did you pull your shoulder? So it's like, wait.
Oh no, he's like always. He's pretty much always sword and boarding. So that's +3, so 19. And I'm gonna add on a divine smite at second level.
So another 48.
48.
Okay.
Bruh, God.
Doesn't Divine Smite...
1d8 per level, then double the
No,
crit.
doesn't that also go on... Yeah. So, that would be another 48, Don.
Oh, wait. Divine Smite. I need a religion check.
That too.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
freaking gods.
Damn you, gods! Damn you!
Oh,
Okay.
I was being useful for once.
I
Okay.
mean, that's still a good chunk of damage.
Yeah.
That's your first attack, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him again. At least do Because the check happened first, I don't lose the spell slot, yes?
Correct.
Okay.
Because you
Long
weren't even able to call on the power, as
Right.
opposed to a spell where you begin casting a spell and then reach for the connection.
But presumably 13 does
13
not.
misses.
Okay. Okay.
Oddly enough, he's still looking at Sarah.
Fair.
Once again, 78 damage.
Great weapon fighter.
It's pretty good. Perfectly balanced.
All right, Kotark. Your party left the stairwell altogether.
Maybe I prefer it that way, huh? You guys all be in there with that fiery demon.
She shuts the door. Go ahead. Smooth the ice.
Just begin rebuilding the ice.
I can freeze it, I just can't melt it.
Just a little bit of a dick move.
It'll melt after an hour.
You think?
I mean, normally it would.
What attribute you targeting?
Strength.
Duly noted. It's
And
actually hugely important. Ray of Frost. 12 unfortunately misses. As you try to weave your spell, splitting the hairs between Arson and Union, just barely missing the earmuffs once again. At the end of your turn, he will, and I'll even roll it openly. 2d20, keep lower 1. I'm not going to reveal the mod though. Attempts to give Sarah a mighty one-armed hug. Rolls a 2 on the die. So you just need to not roll a 1, Sarah. Athletics or acrobatics. There you go. Apparently you want no hugs.
No. He's got like fire on him and blood on him. Oh.
Oh, you got blood on you. Joe, you're up.
All right.
There's a raging, flaming bull in the room.
Yes. I really don't.
Noted Arson / Tempest.
God, I have a lot of fire-related cantrips. Nothing can be done with that, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, I don't want to take up too much time. So we'll just go with Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay.
There's the first one,
First one is a miss.
and second shot.
It's a hit
Okay.
for 12. He looks like he's in pretty critical condition.
And my minor will be to get some more sorcery points. So that's it for me.
Alrighty. That brings us to his next legendary action. Hey, you remember that arm that I keep bringing up, and you thought I was joking when I said it waved? It's actually still moving.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the person who I was going to target has stepped away, so we're going to go for the sake of sanity. Sarah, if you'd be so kind to roll a dexterity save, as it basically launches itself up with using the blood and sinew off of its wounded part, punches you in the gut.
Tick.
I mean, it could have punched you there, but lacking equipment.
It's more. You know what I meant.
No, that's his arm, Sarah.
Brings.
I come
Okay.
back to no, that's his heart, Sarah.
Arm. Yeah.
Arm.
12 bludgeoning damage as the not dick arm punches you in the gut.
I'm starting to get hurt. Jesus. First punch wasn't too bad, but
19 to the jaw wasn't bad.
I had 5 temp.
Oh, true. But it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm not going to bother Great Weapon Master or Fighting Spiriting. Just going to chop at him twice.
Okay. A 15 misses.
Good to know.
Yeah. You're gonna need to roll higher than a 6.
Doesn't miss by much.
I'm just saying. That's the good news.
Yeah, shift a little bit down next to Union, and that'll be it for me.
All right, Tempest.
Keeping his attention away from Tempest.
Well, Tempest is going to make that a little harder by casting Sword Burst. I need a deck save from him.
He rolled an 8 on the die.
So unless it's more than a +7, that's a fail.
Yep, roll your damage.
6 force damage.
He seems unperturbed.
I figured. But bonus action, Fighting Spirit. Second Wind.
And that brings us to his turn. So, the arm, the sinew, blood, and whatnot reattaches to the shoulder. And that's literally the entirety of his turn. But he now has 2 arms.
Oh no, he's twice as strong.
Arson, you're up.
Okay. I am going to attempt to bless Union, Sarah, and Tempest.
Okay.
Nope.
It was
Oh.
a valiant try.
Okay. So 15 is the DC.
Correct.
Okay.
Mr. Good man, and figure out the number.
Look!
It's like, it's literally only one number it can be. Anything else?
That was action. I got nothing for bonus action. So nope.
All right. His legendary action, he's going to turn and charge Joe. And before you ask, no, that's not trigger. It would trigger the booming blade. She had a turn between then.
This an attack?
It's just an attack, yes.
I will attempt a warding flare.
Okay, that's it.
Nope. Sorry, Joe.
That is a 23 versus AC, Joe.
Let me check. Yes, that will hit.
Okay, for a grand total of his max damage, 20 bludgeoning damage.
20 bludgeoning damage. Okay. That puts me at that. And reaction.
Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke.
He rolled a 5.
And
Right.
yes, I'm aware that that is
Yep,
fire damage.
But old
But-
habits.
Yeah, no. In character, it's an automatic
I know.
reaction. So
Just I try, and then the fire's like
Alright, Eden, you're up.
All right.
He is ignoring your earmuffs. How dare he?
This is an insult upon my order. I charge and attack. — . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . .
18 hits for 10 slashing.
Yes. And another.
Never.
What was that?
I think that was an echo.
Yes, it was an
Echo.
echo.
Oh, hello.
12 unfortunately misses.
Oh,
But you do get a pretty nasty gouge in his back, and get a little more attention than you had. As Kodark is up. Peek around the corner, you have lost sight of the giant flaming bull, Kodark.
I assume I still know where it is, because fire.
I mean, you know it's vague vicinity, but you don't have LOS.
Okay, I'll move up behind Arson. Can I see it there?
Yep.
Okay.
22 for 12, plus hex damage.
Wait, what's hex damage?
D6.
Yeah,
D6?
extra
Okay.
D6. Because that will do it. Hides in the stairwell, steals the kill.
Whoops.
So Arson, as your sword is pulling free, the beast churning, ready to bash you with another one of those heavy backhanded swings. A lance of ice comes just barely whizzing between the corner of the wall and Arson, slamming dead center of this creature. As you can see, what looks to be an extra, almost otherworldly hand grip its throat for an extra twist and rend. The fire begins to sputter violently. I need everyone to roll athletics. This is your attempt to evade the explosion that's about to happen. This is you running out the room. It's all you need is a 5. So basically, don't roll a 1 with Union there.
Arson
Oh, athletics?
Yeah, this is to get the hell away from the guy exploding.
and Tempest.
rip.
Nope, she just needed to not roll a 1 because you give a
Oh.
bonus.
Athletics.
So this is more or less a strength save type deal.
If you want to just tap your strength, but
Yeah.
it's you're literally running.
Yeah.
As you all Scooby-Doo into the hall, there is a loud rumbling and release of violent fire, a gout of which barely edges the doorway. This heavy, sulfurous smell. You are out of combat.
Yay.
So I don't think that was ever.
I don't either.
Okay. Everyone stay here for a minute.
Okay.
Actually, 10 minutes.
Wait, 10 minutes?
Yes. God, I hope I make this roll. It's a religion check, right? To
Correct.
cast. Prayer of healing.
Crit.
There you go.
Okay, and there are literally six of us standing here, so everybody gets some of this.
Honestly, this is just him trying to heal the shatter damage, not from the fight.
Yeah,
It's not a lot.
but it's better than nothing.
I mean, 8 times 6.
Did I
Is that
actually roll? Yeah, I rolled 2s. Okay.
Do we want to take a breather? Maybe you can throw down a campfire and we sit down for an hour? Or do we want to keep moving on?
I
I mean,
think
it's
we should,
awful cold here.
yeah, we should probably move on.
You can make literal campfires.
Yes,
I've seen you do it at least 3 times now.
I mean, it's true, but maybe we get out of the tower.
Into the open air?
I
I'm
mean,
not disagreeing. We probably should
I
keep
just don't
moving.
think we should set up camp and build a fire right here on the
Perhaps
steps.
we explore go down the steps a little bit, see if there's.
There's nothing there.
Then how do we get out?
We don't.
Check the room with the.
Yeah, Minotaur.
I'll take like a coin, cast light on it, and toss it into the abyss.
Okay.
Into the abyss.
It falls literally one step.
And then stops?
It literally a step, and you hear it resound on stone.
Can you kick it
I-
down to the next step?
I try to take a step where it was.
There is a solid surface, and you've revealed that there is an illusion there.
Oh,
Ah!
I pick my coin back up, put it back in my bag. Goddamn wizards.
Goddamn illusionist wizards.
I don't think she stuttered.
Then she takes the next step and
Falls. And falls.
That's how an illusion.
I was about to say,
Yeah, that's
I-
how an illusion.
she hasn't taken that step yet. Don't reveal my shit.
Mhm.
Do you take that next step?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Bye, sir.
I actually I hate Scorpion for saying it.
It's true. I mean, I know how wizards think.
It's a dexterity save to avoid falling. You need
Joke's
so
on
close.
you. I've been failing everything.
Hey! So you all watch her like very confidently take that first step, like do like those little like bounces on the balls of her feet, like yeah no it's good, and immediately takes the next step and just barely you all can't see, but because of the illusion, but she's just barely hanging on the edge of that stair.
Can I see below me now?
As you glance around straight down, you see that there is a spiked pit just below you.
Okay, well, I'll pull myself up and let everyone know what happened.
It looks like it's about a 5-foot jump to get past it.
Okay.
Looks like.
some more
like-
invisible stairs?
Look, Squirt, I am being very picky with my words. And stop it. I am trying so hard.
Then I'll pull myself up and jump over.
Wait. Perhaps one of the.
I don't do well when I look like an idiot. I jump over it.
And it's just like,
with your ability to make a 5-foot jump, you do fall with a short tumble to the other side and smack into a wall that did not look like it was there.
mayhaps one of the wizards deal with these illusions.
So I do fall on the other side of the hole, though, right?
Yeah, you did not fall into
Okay.
spikes.
Neither of the wizards have dispel.
Much judgment.
Okay, well, I'm going to take my coin and just keep dropping it one step in front of me as I try and walk around this invisible wall now. I'm stubborn, I apologize.
Is anyone following her? Because she's just going.
Yes.
She's zooming. She was
Yeah.
embarrassed. She's got that extra movement speed.
Right, onward.
I was gonna check the room.
Okay, so Kodork steps into the room. There is a large blast where the creature exploded from your final assault. But there is a dark wood cabinet that you vaguely heard tempests crash into to the north of the room. Scattered around and broken. Long before you arrive there, you see busted up desks and tossed books, um, ruined beyond use, the ones there in plain view.
Is the cabinet still standing?
Yes. Some of the shelves are cracked and broken, and you see some vials spilt off.
Okay, I'll look around if there's anything useful. Or maybe secret wizard passage down. Oh, well.
Secret
All
wizard
right, so
passage.
both you and Sarah, for different reasons, investigation checks. Sarah, making very good headway.
Heck yeah.
At least my dice are consistent.
You give a quick look over the cabinets, glancing over your shoulder, realizing that I believe pretty much everyone in the party is leaving you. I don't hear. Did anyone
Pretty
stick
much.
around?
Yeah.
Um, there you do find that there is one of the drawers that appears to have a keyless lock that you cannot get open. That is all you're able to find with your quick investigation.
A keyless lock, like attached to a drawer.
Yeah. Like, if not for this lock, you'd be able to open the drawer.
You know, I'm trying to think of mundane ways to solve this, and then I keep reminding myself it's a wizard. I doubt sticking a dagger in trying to open it would work. I mean,
They're
I'm gonna
first
do it
try.
anyway. Alright.
Sleight of hand. If you are trained, otherwise just dexterity.
Training.
Your Sunday character glares at you. Believe it or not, that was enough.
Oh, good.
As you find a catch. Unfortunately, by enough, it does trigger the trap it was tied to. As behind you, whomever is taking up the rear, you hear a loud. I need a dexterity save. You don't have the union bonus this time, but you manage to avoid the ruin of explosion. As the drawer is opened, you take a meager 3 fire damage. Um, to hurry things along, inside the drawer you see what looks to be a palm-sized carving of a bull's skull with runic writing in a language you speak. You recognize it as a name.
Bull skull with a name on it. Alright. Can I lift it with mage hand?
Certainly.
Okay, I will.
Another runic explosion. I'm kidding.
It takes 15 cold damage if it tries.
God damn it! But meanwhile, at this point, as you pick it up and begin moving your mage hand towards you, you hear the faintest remnants of the echoes of your party's footsteps. And now don't know where any of the traps that they're bypassing are at. Meanwhile, having followed the invisible wall, tapping your way along, Sarah and company following suit have reached an actual dead end. As you went to drop your coin, it fell, hit another wall dead in front of you, and fell onto your step. You quickly run your hand on all three sides, and it is completely solid.
Hmm. I got nothing. Smart people. What do you think?
We're basically at a wall.
A wall of some force.
And how wide is the platform? Like, are we still?
The
Are we on the
stairway
stairs?
is 10 wide, so you're able to walk two abreast.
Hmm.
Kodak, you went into the room after seeing her do the pitfall trap, so you make that one just fine. So eventually catch up to the party with your adorable little bull skull in tow. It, it's just big enough that Yuto might be able to wear it as a hat.
Don't give me ideas.
What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, he's dead now, so.
It's fucking familiar. We're not doing this again. God damn it! We're not doing this again. The familiar. Well, what would you like to try and do? Oh no, you're traveling with only the light source that is arson at the moment.
Oh, I have a light on my coin because I cast light on my coin.
Right. The light, for the record, goes further than your hand does.
So like maybe a thin.
I mean,
I'm gonna.
I would tell her it feels cold, but everything feels cold here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, taking that, I'm gonna try and kick through the wall. I don't know if that's athletics, but
It would
there's
have
an
been, would have been an
athletics.
attack, but it's a 17 on the die plus your attack roll. Um, you need con saves for everyone to avoid being deafened. As there is a loud, clamorous shattering of a glass-like substance that seems to be amplified.
Tempest.
It's DC 10
Not.
for the record. Slime's incoming. Oh my god. Yep. Gelatinous
And
cubes falling at both
arson.
sides. The real boss fight begins.
Look, at least I'll be able to use fire on these, hopefully.
So everyone avoids being deafened.
Good. It's like just kick through glass, apparently. It was glass. Probably could have walked.
What was that?
Hold on.
Hate wizards.
Hold on. Give me a second. I have had an idea. If you can give me 10 minutes, I can detect magic. We might be able to find something.
We're in a wizard tower.
Yes.
It's very
But,
cold.
For
but
the record, it is getting colder by the minute.
one of us can activate the. I will
You
pull out the
are
orb of
literally
warmth.
fire.
Even he
Some-
is feeling the cold.
Yeah, I do not have resistance to cold, sir.
Seems like a fault in your biology.
I mean, you're gonna
Orb-
see magic
You're,
that
you're
is
not
everywhere.
wrong.
I get fire resistance, sir.
Oh, as do I.
Both water genocities are staring at you.
Right. I will hand an orb of warmth to somebody. Use that if you want.
Does the
So what
somebody
is your
activate
idea?
it?
What's
10
his?
minutes?
He said 10 minutes so he can cast Detect Magic
Yeah.
as a
Okay.
ritual.
And this isn't from Wizard, so don't have to
out
worry.
out of baby's first spell book.
No. I had this one previously.
Okay. Anyone want to do anything for the 10 minutes while he's doing this? For the record, there are shards of very sharp glass-like objects all over the ground. Just keep that in mind.
I'm sure I have like metal boots though.
Is it just like stone, or Union would pick one up and examine it?
It is dreadfully cold and clear. It's almost like it's ice.
What? It's ice? I am shocked at this revelation.
So I was
Arson
kind of not
freezes
paying
in place.
It's kind of not paying attention to how they've been solving it. So it's physical based, right? Just hitting things, but like, does the light react with the illusion, or?
They approached what felt like a dead end of the cold substance Sarah had been following, and the light was casting at this point beyond it, so she kicked it. Because, we kick our problems around here.
I'm starting to think Sarah has anger problems.
She was still embarrassed about the step upstairs.
I mean, would it be possible to just shoot off magic and just follow that?
I'm down for whatever you guys want to try.
I mean, I think just giving him the 10 minutes and seeing what we have to worry about is step one.
Yeah.
Or do we use one of the orbs?
Well,
One
we
of
have
how many?
3.
3.
They provide 9 hours of warmth.
And I will point out at night we will have tiny hut.
And a campfire.
Yeah.
I mean, we can use one. I'm not against it.
So who activates the Orb of Warmth?
Union would.
Alright, so Arson's like trying to do ritual, has been holding this thing up for like the first 3 minutes of it, like, guys, my arm is. I don't know if you've ever had to do that as an exercise, literally just hold your arms out. It is a lot more exhausting than you think. If you haven't, try it, see how long you can go. You start like looking it over. I mean, magic items aren't exactly your primary forte, but it's a hobby. And you find the inscription on the bottom written in just runic script. Read out the power word that you were told, and all of you almost instantly can feel, starting from your fingertips, the warmth returning to your limbs. More so, the walls begin to melt.
So what I'm getting is now we're timed before it floods.
Possibly.
How precipitous is this melting?
I mean, it's not Niagara Falls. But about minute 5 of the ritual, he's now sitting in a pool of lukewarm cold water.
So
Union
pretty
will,
quick.
Union
I
will
will-
hold the space heater close to him.
I will stand up and finish the ritual.
Start, like, shaking your legs, trying to get the water off. God fucking damn it, you guys.
Give you one job.
I had nothing to do with this.
But my perception 15s, which I think there's quite a few of you who are not distracted by a ritual, you can see that further down the hall, just out of the reach of the orb, that is now giving off its own soft glow as it is getting warmer and warmer by the minute until it reaches a nice ambient, comfortable heat. Not too hot to hold, basically. Um, Another of those sheets already beginning to very slowly melt off, as well as a door off to the side. Seems almost unaffected, so thick the ice.
Time to encounter his scholarly brother.
Or another thing. Like,
Guess it wouldn't hurt to get started on melting that door.
I'm just waiting for when I finish the ritual, just going, I got my eyes!
Well, he's got 2 or 3 minutes left. Are you going to do anything with the information you have?
um, I will look at the door. Is it frozen like the other one was?
It is, and likewise opens inward. This one you can see in the middle of the darkened material that it has been splintered outward, like something had tried to push it and force its way through.
So it's another one of these things. Okay. I'll wait for the group.
Ritual is finished. Orson, you actually see very little magic other than what is on your party.
Well, good news, guys. There's not much magic besides us.
Shouldn't that be concerning?
Eh.
Oh, there is a small magic item floating behind Kotark. As I'm sure
Is it the skull?
I'm sure Kotark keeps resummoning Mage Hand to hold the skull.
No, I put it in my bag.
Oh.
That'll go fine. It won't like rip a hole like what happened with Bella.
It does not rip a hole in your bag.
Thank you.
Okay, I will go join my party.
Okay. You arrive, and instantly on the door you see a transmutation rune just over the lock.
Okay, so the door has a transmutation rune.
Let's make sure your GM.
How
got
do
the
we
spell
open it?
right. Pretty sure I got
Look,
it right.
I just know that
Excuse
there's
me.
a
Abjuration. I'm sorry, your GM. You had the school wrong.
Jedi mind trick. It was abjuration the whole time.
So what does that mean?
Abjuration is the more protective magics like mage armor, counterspell, dispel magic.
So like a magical wall.
Yeah,
Words.
awards.
Okay. I mean, do we want to break through this one too, or
Me?
I would say go right ahead. Kick away.
I'm not kicking this ice with my foot.
Joe, are we gonna have to do this?
Well, did Union approach it?
Yeah.
It is melting rapidly.
Aha! I am a fiery god.
The orb slaps you.
There's another thing that goes to his head.
Y'all are welcome.
No.
It's still gonna take a couple minutes, but assuming that that's what y'all intend to do, flash forward real quick.
I am an avatar of the sun.
I will light you on fire.
And soon
You will
the
only
door
give me more power.
is accessible.
I can now become more powerful than you could ever imagine, Arson.
Can I slam his head into the door?
Yes. I'm not. Nothing is stopping y'all from taking any action as he continues to ramble.
Athletics.
It would be a grapple check, yeah. So athletics / acrobatics from Union as you feel a
Okay,
hand attempt to grab you.
literally, if I only crit, the only way to succeed is
Is if you
if
crit
I
fail.
crit fail.
Stranger things have happened.
What did she do?
Attempting to slam his head into the wall. Okay,
And almost,
almost succeeds.
Almost.
I have a +7.
Uh, now does Yudi know the intent of that action? With his passive 12? For the record, the door is accessible, as noted.
Kartak, there's no reason to try and open the door with my head. I understand you're eager, but one at a time. There's plenty of door for all of us.
Oh, Lord.
Please, someone.
Please, someone.
Friends, why are you pushing me toward the edge? Friends?
I'm sure this one. Oh, this one. This one's just an illusion, right?
Yeah, sure.
So as the last of the ice melts, specifically around that splintered area, you can see this greenish eye flick open, staring out of it. Hello, Ellswood.
Who is it?
You're not Ellswood.
We're here on his behalf.
You hear stomping away from the door, and almost this sobbing, pitiable pouting of a heavy breath.
Are
I'm questioning this
you?
Elfwood more and more.
I'm afraid of opening this door. It's gonna like zap me or something.
Immediately turns around and attacks you.
Excuse me. Are you
It's walked away
ever?
from the door.
Oh, I'm trying to speak through the door
Okay, so
loudly.
kind of do your best to look through. For the record, as you look through the splinters, you can see several objects lit in the room through your detect magic.
Magical sources from this room. Think we might want to go in. Union, you go first.
Right. Okay. Fall in after me. Union will carefully advance into the room.
You will attempt to open the door,
I will attempt to open the door.
which is locked.
Larson, the door is locked.
That sounds like a you problem.
It sounds like an everyone problem if we don't have too many of these balls of heat.
Go away!
Are
You're
you?
not Ellswood!
He sent us to find Everflame.
You can see the shadow block the splinters
Union
before
steps away from the door.
the figure lowers down. You're not Ellswood. The eye is weeping. Tease me not, adventurers.
Are you Everflame?
I am not that cursed dwarf.
Okay, we're looking for a dwarf.
Yeah. Good job, everybody.
All right, we'll leave you alone.
Do you know where Everflame might be?
Shoulders the door. Go away!
Right, we should be going, guys.
Leave me to my torment!
Would you like a very old pastry?
Yes, I haven't eaten in a while.
Can I offer you a ration?
He seems confused by the word.
Food. We have food. I have food. What is your name?
The sobbing begins to grow louder. Food. Haven't thought of food in so long.
Well, we have some.
The splinters, you can see them begin to move as heavy, thick fingers push against them. The ice is gone. Begins to push with more and more vigor.
Should be leaving.
I turned around to leave. I thought everyone else was too.
Yeah,
Sarah's
let's
like
go.
20 feet down, turns like,
I'm
guys?
I'm following the Sarah.
You know, like
This is
slip,
going too.
push a ration in between like the cracks. Like, here you go.
What have you done?
This is going to be one of those things where he was trying to be nice, but it just blows up in his face.
I like that flavor of ration.
The
So
door
instead-
splinters from the top to the top of the splinter as he gives it another hard push, trying to grab the rations.
Okay.
You realize the size of that hand is probably bigger than your head.
All right. Well, you get it. I am Union, and I am leaving. We should be going now.
Food!
Running. We should be running.
Yes, let's go.
Your party comes running up behind the two of you.
Get moving now.
It's hungry.
What did you do?
I was trying to be nice. Not now. Not now. Move.
As you hear, well up the stairs, a shatter.
He denied it pastries.
Do what?
I gave it a ration.
That's it. That's our fate of black. He denied them pastries. As you begin our chase sequence is where we will pick up next session.
So, Mike